Okay, so I don't know who is supposed to hear this message, but apparently I'm a believer. So apparently the enemy does not want somebody to hear this message, okay? So I'm going to start completely over because I've heard that the first one was very choppy too. But if you don't understand one thing from It Works, you will see that we are a bunch of dedicated women. We do not take no for an answer, not from anybody, nor from the internet. So I am back, and this is going to work this time, okay? Thank you so much, Jarvis and Tam. So let me start over from the very beginning, because this is even more so like on my heart now to make sure that I share this with somebody, because that means when stuff like that happens, that means to me that the enemy does not want somebody to hear this. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So let me go ahead and nip that right in the bud, and we gonna attack him and make sure that you hear exactly what it is that you needed to hear, the reason that you jumped on this. So from scratch, from the very top, Jarvis Dougherty actually put this group together with a bunch of the leaders so that we could share the It Works global opportunity with you. The person who invited you to listen to this, that's the person who you want to reach out to. She just kind of put our heads together, and she was like, you know what? Like, everybody has a different story. Everybody is, they have a different a relationship with different people, and like maybe you guys can relate to somebody who's going to be sharing their story. So you can tune in each Monday night, and there's going to be a leader that's going to be jumping on here to share their story, how It Works Global has completely changed their lives, the success that we've gotten here, but also more importantly, like how this is going to change your life too. And we're just interested in being a sentence in your story. So again, make sure that you reach out to the person who invited you to listen to this live. You actually want to tag them in the comments to kind of say, hey girl, I was here. So whenever you jump on or whenever you watch this, make sure that you do that, because we're very one team, one mission. We're really just on a mission to not only help people look better, feel better, to look better and feel better, but to also help people have a success story. So my name is Deidre Ewing. I'm out in Houston, Texas. I've actually been with this company for I've been here for 4 years now, and I can't even believe that. Before I was a rep girl, I was a mental health and family therapist. I helped people address their problems on a therapeutic level, but now I get a chance to help people look better, feel younger, look good on the outside, look good on the inside. So it's not too far different. I do have a couple of degrees. I graduated from Sam Houston State and Prairie View A&M, and I also have a partial license from the University of Houston, Victoria. So if you're one of those people who have been to college and you're like, this may not be for me, then I definitely want you to reconsider how network marketing can completely change your life. So I joined this company 4 years ago. I completely replaced my income. I get a chance to work from home. One of my biggest testimonies here is that I had a really hard time going back to work after I had my son. I was not ready from the maternity leave, so I ended up going back to work after those 3 months. And I remember saying to myself that I do not want to be forced to go back to work again. I had to go drop him off to somebody. And if you have kids, then you already know how this story goes. But it felt so gut-wrenching to drop my kid off with somebody who I did not know. So it was very important to me to make sure that I did not have to feel that feeling again. So because I'm retired, I get a chance to stay at home with my daughter. My son, he's 4 now. My daughter is 8 months, and I've literally been able to work from my cell phone on Facebook and at wrap parties just like this. And so I can take care of her. I don't have to drop her off to anybody else. And I feel like that was super important to me. Another one of the things that has really stood out to me is a chance to attend my son's field trips. I don't have to clock in to work or ask anybody if I can leave, or write on my timesheet that I'm taking a sick day. I don't have to check into anybody. So that's a piece of the freedom that I get a chance to experience. I'm at all of his field trips. I'm at all of his assignments. I get a chance to sit down and actually do homework with him. I get a chance to be with my daughter as much as I want to, and I get a chance to work my business from my phone while she's laying on my chest. I get a chance to cook meals for my family, and those things, those were things that I did not have an opportunity to do whenever I was working 40, 50 hours a week and I was on call for someone else. So those things really stood out to me. But the number one thing that I did was definitely say yes, because I wanted to make an additional income to pay for my son's private school. That's why I said yes. So I want you to ask yourself, why would you want to make extra money right now? And I'm going to show you, I want you to think about that, but I'm also going to share with you how you can do those things. So the company has a thing called the Steps to Success. You're going to get one of these whenever you become a rep with us, whenever you become a rep girl. And it has 3 steps in there. The first thing that you do is become a product of the product. We call it joining the party, okay? Whenever you join the party, It Works is going to give you a box of wraps, okay? I want you to consider this. If you've already tried the product, that's somebody calling me to ask me for another order. But if you've already tried the product, then you already know that the box comes with 4 wraps that are in there, okay? In order to become a representative or a wrap girl, just like me, to make some extra money, it's going to cost you $99, okay? With that, you're going to get a box of wraps. We sell each wrap for $25 a piece, okay? Remember, you spent $99. It's going to come with a box of wraps, and there's 4 wraps that are in there. So we sell each one for $25 a pop. That's how it's a risk-free investment, because It Works gives you $100 worth of product to sell, and you actually get a chance to walk away with $1 back into your pocket since you spent $99 in order to get it. After you sell all 4 of those wraps that are going to come in your business builder kit, you're going to be able to make your investment back, okay? So that's the first thing. That's the first step in the Steps to Success. You want to join the party, use the product, and you want to sell all 4 of those wraps that are going to come in your business builder kit so that you can make your initial investment back. You're also going to get a website that's free for the first 30 days. Every month thereafter, it's $21.32. So it does not matter if you're a millionaire here, or if you're a thousandaire here, or even 100aire here. It's still going to be $21.31 in order for you to quote unquote keep the lights on. I like to let people know, and I want you to think about this. If you were starting a traditional business, how much would that startup cost? You don't even have to come up with a round number. I just want you to definitely make sure that you understand that it's going to be more than $21.32 each month, okay? That's how much our overhead is. I love that It Works. We don't have to spend a whole lot of money on overhead. Again, it's only $21 a month. I also love that we don't have to keep inventory on us. The only things that we show people are the products of what we use. I love that. That was one of the things that stood out to me the most. And I also love that we don't have a quota. We don't have a sales quota. We have a recommendation, but we don't get penalized if we don't hit a sales quota. So that was very important to me. Another thing that was super important to me is that It Works is literally our personal assistance. We don't have to carry anything, so It Works ships everything directly to our customers for us. And I'm going to share with you what the second step is, because that's a piece of the customer base. But those are the things that I love. In addition to not only having natural products and stuff that I'm going to use anyway. I mean, I already have a face. Before It Works, I was already washing my face with something. So I might as well wash my face with a natural product. And before It Works, I was already buying lots of fruits and vegetables. So I might as well take a supplement that's going to give me that nutrition as well. So outside of the supplements and the skincare line and all those sorts of things, those are just a couple of things that I love. But I also love that the company is completely debt free. I feel like if I had a girlfriend like me and you, we're now friends, and the person who invited you to listen to this video, if I had a girlfriend that was completely debt free, I would ask her what it is that you did so that I can become debt free too. And that's exactly what It Works is. It Works set the pace for us. I don't know about you, but I don't know of a lot of companies that are completely out of debt and can pay their distributors however much that they want to make. So I love that our company leads by example. They're already out of debt, and It Works teaches us how to do the same thing. That's another thing that I love about It Works. So, the second step that you want to do is to find customers. You want to find a minimum of 4 customers who are going to want to use your product. Those customers automatically get a discount. They automatically get 40% off of everything of what they use. So it's no strings attached. It's just a matter of them using the product and getting results. So I love that too. You want to find a minimum of 4 people. My goal is to find a minimum of 4 people each month. So I want you to consider this. What are people talking about around you right now? What do the conversations look like? If you're that person who's wondering, I don't know if this is for me, then I want you to pay attention at work tomorrow. What are people talking about? Are people wanting to lose weight? Are people wanting to grow their hair out? Are people complaining about being stressed out? Are people complaining or saying something about something hurts? Are people complaining about being broke? Are people complaining about wanting to go on a vacation, but they don't have the money to do that? Like, check out the conversations that are around you, because you can be the solution to those complaints, okay? That's what It Works is. We are solutionists, and we help people not have to have those complaints there. We have over 40 different products that can literally help and change anybody's life. And all you have to do is find 4. And remember, there's no quota behind that. It's just that whoever talks to more people, then that's the people who write the bigger paychecks. You write your own paycheck here. If you want to find 4 people and that's it, that's perfectly fine. If you want to go find 40 people, then that's perfectly fine too. And It Works compensates us for our own efforts. I don't know about you, but I remember whenever I was a therapist, I've always had a pretty good work ethic, and I've always liked to help other people. And you can put it in the comments. Think about your job right now. Whenever you are doing an excellent job at a job, you get rewarded with more work. Tell me, am I tripping? Somebody put that in the comments. I remember being the rock star therapist, having people complete their sessions within 6 weeks, and I got rewarded with more work. I got rewarded with more people to be on my caseload. Even back in the day, whenever I was a juvenile probation officer, that was my career before becoming a therapist. But I remember finishing all of my cases. I would have about 60 cases that would cross my desk every single week. And whenever I would finish those cases, because I would be done on Wednesday, I got rewarded with helping somebody else finish their cases. I got rewarded with more people coming across my desk. And that's the way the world is set up. Whereas with It Works, we get paid for our efforts. The more people you get help, the more people you help, the bigger your paycheck. You don't get rewarded with more work. Everybody does the same exact thing. We join the party, we find customers, which also leads me to the third piece. And that's why the person who invited you to listen to this, they think that you're awesome. They see something that's in you that would be great here. Okay. It's not that we're looking for a minimum of 3 people who want to make extra money with us. Like, that's the goal. But I guarantee you, the person who asked you to watch this video either thinks that you have an awesome personality, or they think that you have awesome social skills, or they think that you deserve to make extra money. Now, there's a difference. There's people who need extra money, and then there's people who deserve to make extra money. And I don't want to preach all night. Like, I just really want you guys to see my heart and to see the heart of people who are invested in this company. But there are people who need extra money, and then there are people who deserve to make extra money. And that's 2 totally different things. The people who really work hard, who bust tail to help their families, who help other people on their jobs already, like, those are the people who we're looking for, because we know that you should be compensated for your efforts. And we know that your job probably isn't giving you the pats on the back that you deserve, or the praise and the promotions that you deserve. So that's one of the reasons. So I know that those people invited you to listen to this. So those are the 3 things that we do every single month. We join the party. We find 4 customers. We find people who want to make extra money with us. Now, I want you to make sure that you tag the person who invited you to watch this, so that you can give them your feedback. And I want you to ask yourself a couple of questions. Is my job valuing me as an employee? Am I getting paid what I deserve? If not, then It Works can supplement that or replace that. I also want you to ask yourself, why would I be doing this? Why do I want to make extra money? Mine was because I didn't want to dip into my own pocket to pay for my son's private school. Why are you doing this? And once you focus on that goal, your sponsor is going to help you crush that goal so fast, okay? Now, I'm pretty humble in my walk. I don't share everything, but I will say that not only have I gotten $45,000 in bonuses, I've retired from corporate America whenever I was 31 years old. Hashtag I fired my boss compared to a job that can come in and just fire me. I've traveled to multiple different countries. I've seen the world. I'm able to pay cash for things. I bought cash cars, like foreign cars, since I've been here. And I don't say those things to gloat or to, or any of those things, but I feel like people deserve to know that there's an opportunity that's out here that's life-changing, and that you don't have to clock into somebody's job every single day. There is freedom out here. There is a vehicle that can give you what you need and give you what you want. And you don't have to limit yourself. Like, the world tells you that your dreams have to fit your budget, whereas it works, your budget can fit your dreams. Okay, I hope that makes sense. You don't have to downsize your dreams because of your budget. You can maximize your budget and have every single dream you've ever wanted. I'm gonna go ahead and jump out. You guys are worth it. You deserve more than what you are making at that job. You deserve freedom of income. You deserve freedom of time. You deserve to be a legacy. You deserve to change the whole generation of your entire family. You deserve those things, okay? So I'm Deidre Ewan. Send me a friend request. I'm not going to recruit you because I want you to reach out to the person who invited you to watch this video, but I don't mind sending an encouraging word and even setting up a prayer for you as you're on your journey. So Jarvis, thank you so much for letting me share this with people, even though the devil tried to interrupt this live a couple of times. But thank you so much for putting this together. Thank you so much for thinking of me as a leader. And I can't wait to hear your story too whenever you jump on one of these on a Monday night. God bless you guys, and peace.